Hello everyone. In today's video, we will dive into the exciting world of cinema with Oppenheimer movie, a mix of drama and history that's sure to grab your attention. This movie takes us into the deep ethical questions about making the atomic bomb in World War II. Stay tuned for a brief overview of the drama, the history, and all the stuff about this movie. Let's dive right in.
This is a national emergency.
Detonator charge.
In the drama set in 1926, we follow the story of J. Robert Oppenheimer, a 22-year-old grad student dealing with the ups and downs of academic life and personal struggles at the prestigious Cavendish Laboratory in Cambridge. His rocky friendship with experimental physicist Patrick Blackett leads to a crucial choice to symbolize his dissatisfaction. He considers leaving a metaphorical poisoned apple, only to change his mind later on. Inspired by the insights of visiting scientist Niels Bohr, Oppenheimer shifts his academic focus to theoretical physics in Göttingen. There he earns his doctorate degree and crosses paths with influential figures such as Isidor Isaac Rabi and Werner Heisenberg. This sets the stage for a story that intertwines scientific aspirations, personal connections, and the growing shadow of global conflict.
Ways where no one's been before.
Me?
Yes, you.
Integration.
You don't care about integration.
I want to vote for it.
You're in languages,
And your reputation precedes you.
but if you perhaps one day an astronomer finds one, but right now all I...
In the year 1938, the revelation of nuclear fission emerges as a sign of significant implications. Oppenheimer, now an esteemed physicist, faces the harsh truth that this breakthrough could be turned into a weapon. With the world teetering on the brink of war, U.S. Army General Leslie Groves enlists Oppenheimer in 1942 to lead the monumental Manhattan Project. This undertaking extends far beyond the boundaries of science, carrying profound consequences. Oppenheimer's ethical principles face greater scrutiny as he gathers a team of brilliant minds, counting Edward Teller, Enrico Fermi, and Leo Szilard among them. The pursuit of scientific progress becomes entangled with moral quandaries, especially when Teller's calculations lay bare the dangerous possibilities of an atomic explosion. Seeking advice from Albert Einstein, Oppenheimer presses on, convinced that the risks, however grave, are warranted.
Albert, might I have a word?
Of course. Excuse me. So here we are, lost in your
He was moaning about how we're handling the war.
Amid the ongoing chaos of the Second World War, the Trinity test emerges as a turning point. Its success leads to the catastrophic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, ultimately forcing Japan to surrender. Oppenheimer, hailed for his public contributions, wrestles with the haunting aftermath of widespread destruction and loss of life. The interplay of science, morality, and geopolitical realities paints a nuanced picture of a man torn between duty and the heavy burden of his creation. In the post-war era, Oppenheimer's position as an advisor to the Atomic Energy Commission becomes a source of controversy. His push for nuclear restraint clashes with the escalating tensions of the Cold War, straining relationships with colleagues, most notably Edward Teller. The personal and political maneuvers of figures like Chairman of the Atomic Energy Committee Lewis Strauss take center stage, climaxing in a private hearing in 1954 that results in Oppenheimer losing his security clearance. The story takes a pivotal turn in 1959, unveiling Lewis Strauss' motives in a Senate hearing. However, it's not until 1963 that President Lyndon B. Johnson seeks to restore Oppenheimer's legacy by awarding him the Enrico Fermi Award. A poignant flashback to 1947 reveals Oppenheimer's introspective thoughts, offering insight into the internal conflict that has shaped his journey, one characterized by scientific brilliance, moral dilemmas, and the lasting shadow of historical repercussions.
I pointed out technical difficulties with...
That more probably than not,
Would you care to make a statement?
Let's turn to the personnel security system in order to...
what I'd started. So it won't be for you. I remember it well.
Oppenheimer is a cinematic endeavor, brought to life through the collaborative efforts of production companies Universal Pictures, Syncopy, and Atlas Entertainment. The movie was masterfully produced by Emma Thomas, Charles Roven, and Christopher Nolan. The directorial and screenwriting prowess of Nolan, a renowned filmmaker, is evident in the movie's compelling narrative and visual execution. Drawing inspiration from the acclaimed book American Prometheus by Kai Bird and Martin J. Sherwin, the production team meticulously crafted a historical drama that delves into the complex life of J. Robert Oppenheimer. The casting of Oppenheimer features an ensemble of notable actors, adding depth to the characters and contributing to the overall cinematic experience. The stellar cast includes Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Josh Hartnett, Casey Affleck, Rami Malek, and Kenneth Branagh, each bringing their talent to portray key figures in this historical narrative. Oppenheimer hit the big screens on July 21, 2023, and it really grabbed the attention of folks in both the United States and the United Kingdom. This movie didn't just tell a story, it made serious money, pulling in a whopping $325.3 million in the United States and Canada, and an extra $624.9 million in other territories. Adding it all up, Oppenheimer brought in a cool $950.2 million globally. And get this, it was made with a budget of $100 million. So not only did it win over the critics, but it also made some serious cash. The success of Oppenheimer at the box office comes from a mix of history, great acting, and the creative touch of Christopher Nolan. This movie isn't just a hit in one country, it's making waves around the world, connecting with people everywhere. Oppenheimer has really struck a chord with the audience, and the reviews, both from the critics and the viewers, tell the story. As of November 26, 2023, the movie has a solid IMDb audience score of 8.5 out of 10, which is a clear thumbs up from the viewers. Rotten Tomatoes adds more weight to the positive vibe, with a whopping 91% audience score and an impressive 93% from the critics. It's a double win, showing that people are not only enjoying it, but the experts love it too. Christopher Nolan's way of handling historical drama, mixed with the top-notch performances from the cast, has really clicked with the audience. Oppenheimer isn't just another movie in its genre, it's standing out. The great response from the audience isn't just because it's entertaining, it's because it makes you think and feel. This movie is leaving a lasting impression on everyone who gets into its story. In the end, Oppenheimer stands tall as a cinematic triumph, seamlessly weaving together historical depth, a top-notch ensemble cast, and the directorial genius of Christopher Nolan. Its outstanding success at the box office speaks volumes about its wide-ranging appeal. For those who appreciate a good story and masterful filmmaking, we wholeheartedly recommend immersing yourself in the world of Oppenheimer. The movie's ability to connect with audiences, as seen in the impressive audience scores on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, highlights its universal acclaim. So, if you're a fan of historical dramas that make you ponder, coupled with a touch of brilliance, Oppenheimer is a must-see. Seize the chance to embark on this captivating journey through history. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay in the loop with all the latest movie buzz. Until we meet again, keep soaking up the magic of the silver screen. See you in the next one.